The siege of Steel Stand had been bloody, but it was but a prologue to the great battles that were to come. With Count Gruber and his army missing, it fell to Stefan von Kessel to defend the Empire against further incursions, with only the men he had at hand, if he could not find the ruler of Ostermark. As for the elves, their path lay elsewhere, though the Maid Aurelion lent what strength she had to Stefan's cause.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Sir Cypher here with Let's Play Warhammer Mark of Chaos, and we're in Book 3 now. We can't move the elves, so it's all about Stefan von Kessel again. I already healed our units from last time, and like the beginning of the second book, we can't buy any new units right now. So, in the Name of Sigmar, Dead and Dying, Swarms of Rats, I wonder who we're going to be fighting. I am going to just use basically all of the units I either haven't used or aren't veteran yet. So we'll give this sword to him, we'll give this guy a flask. And so we've got these unit of handgunners with nobody in it, we got this unit of huntsmen. Finally going to use the halberdiers, even though they have, there's only 24 of them and they don't have any armor. And then we got the flagellants and this unit of knights. So just a big mishmash. I guess we'll bring the Hellblaster. So the next mission, this mission's pretty short, so the next mission we'll go back to, you know, asking the thread what I should use, but I kind of wanted to get all these units veteran while I have the chance. So. Hello ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I already said that bit, didn't I? I'm actually redoing the battle because Fraps ate it. So I forgot that I already did an introduction. So we'll put Stefan with the halberdiers. We'll put the what was it, the Jade Wizard chill out by himself, even though he looks kind of like a flagellant. This is the guy we have to rescue, Brother Gunther.
The world of men is doomed. All shall be its dust. Favor us, mighty relax your arms.
So you can, you'll see he'll keep getting attacked by Skaven, but he's a tough dude, so he'll be fine.
Courage, men! There are evil things close at hand.
Back to your holes, vile rat men. Your targets.
Our banner is yours.
Glory.
So there's actually a little. Actually, the Jade Wizard probably shouldn't be.
Archers ready, my lord.
Probably shouldn't be doing this. And I'll have the knights go over here. Yeah, because we can't buy any units this mission, and actually next mission either. So I just want to get all these guys veteran.
The Lord of Life knows all things.
So you know,
What would you have me do,
if I have to use my flagellants, at least there'll be some pro flagellants.
Sigmar! What can the Fire College do for you?
Shall rue the day they defied the Emperor.
So moving here. Now, an interesting thing about Warhammer Fantasy that I've always sort of liked, as opposed to 40k, is that in 40k, or in Fantasy, the gods are actually sort of like real. And maybe not in the fact that they're gods, you know, like who knows like what Sigmar, the founder of the Empire, is. But what I mean is they're real in the fact that, you know, you pray to them and real stuff happens. So, for example, you know, you can pray to Sigmar and your hammer will turn on fire or whatever, or you can heal somebody, or any of the other gods of the Empire. They actually do real things, as opposed to 40k where real stuff happens, but it's more psychological. Like, you know, you chant a prayer at some demons, and they get hurt, not because the Emperor is like smiting them, but just because demons are things of disorder, and sort of just like praying to the Emperor just represents order, and so it hurts them. But as you'll notice, this is going to be our first mission where we're going to start facing like some quote-unquote real squads of lots of guys. You see here, there's a full squad of gutter runners. There's full squads of well, that was only two, but there's going to be full squads of of clan rats and storm vermin in this mission.
Your soldiers are ready.
So there's going to be a lot of dudes that we have to fight.
Thorn and briar answer to my
The
call.
flame seeks the fuel. The fly nut needs tightening.
My Hellblaster needs to
Backed up.
get a fucking move on. The reason we hooked around this little bend here is there was actually a little minor quest to destroy all these guys.
You want it over there?
So
I shall leave a scorched
I
ring.
just did that. Actually, wait, let me... Okay, for a second I was thinking there was a chance this wasn't actually recording.
He's drawn
This
to
is
the
the
flame.
pride of the College of Engineers.
The winds of Gyra.
So you can see here we have lots of Skaven here.
The power of the earth beneath us.
Hit him with some lightning. Hit him with some flame.
All barrels loaded, sir.
And
We shall sacrifice sharpen your blades, men.
yep, this will just run in here.
The earth beneath us.
We're gonna abuse Father of Thorns quite a bit. For example, on these Poisoned Wind Globadiers. So let's hopefully stop them from killing all of our guys.
All barrels loaded, sir. Just make a few adjustments.
I'm trying to get all these units veteran because I'd like to for the last couple missions, or for the last couple missions, just be able to do like gimmicky things. And in order to do gimmicky things, you need lots of units, obviously. So to be gimmicky with.
My lord. On my lead.
Your troops
The
await your
foe
command.
shall rue the day they defied the Emperor. I shall be where the fighting is thickest.
The roar of fire is mine to command.
So we'll keep advancing.
Want to stand a bit further away, Jack.
You can see here, clan rats are no joke. Giant squads of them.
We heed your commands.
We fight for the
shall
cow.
make our
Purge the unclean.
And we'll keep moving up here.
Fire chooses its own path.
men. All barrels loaded, sir.
With the gift of life comes the curse of death.
Death for glory!
Whenever the Empire troops say "death or glory," it makes me think of the song from the Clash.
The shadow of chaos is falling upon us all. Back to our holes!
Sigmar is with
What I can to bring victory.
So yeah, he's getting beat up over here, but he can heal himself, so he'll be fine.
Sharpen your blades, men.
Uh-oh.
The general has orders.
The ground itself hearkens to my words.
So I'll just get them right into charge distance,
Your troops await your
and I'll freeze them,
Enemy will pay with their blood!
which is
My power
an extremely broken,
back to our holes.
an extremely broken ability. The root. Yeah. The Bright Wizard's level 25. His fourth ability is really good as well, but our troop's only level 24, so you can't use it yet. Forgot to mention Stefan is going to be level 25 now, so we can get his special ability here, Blade of Death, which doubles the morale damage you do, but it's... I mean, I'm going to get it, obviously, because it's the best of his ability, but it doesn't really do that much normally.
Your allies in Altdorf have sent me.
Because none of the Empire infantry
I am needed over
is
there.
particularly scary. I mean, I guess you can put them with knights, but it's pretty rare that you can crack a enemy unit with just
Onward.
morale.
Blood will be spilled.
So we got the Rat Ogres.
Death! Death!
The wind of Gyran grants us
Charge
all
in
life.
here. Cheese the Rat Ogres. Again, the little roots freeze the Rat Ogres as well.
They'll rue the day they
So it's just all around a broken spell. Now, if you kill all the little handlers for the Rat Ogre, he just kind of goes berserk.
At the canter!
The wind of Gyran.
So we'll keep moving up here.
To me.
Foes at the ready. They'll rue the day they face
Briskly
the Hellblast.
forward,
With
men.
lance and shield.
Now we have another unit of rat ogres over here,
My power
which
flows
we'll
within
basically
all
take care of the same way.
What can the
Await
fire
your
come
command.
up
To
for
it,
you?
men.
Ready and willing.
I will do what I can to bring victory. As the moth is drawn to the flame.
So you can see here,
the thorn and briar answer
hit him
to
with
my
the lightning,
For Magnus and the Empire.
get him with the shield,
Remember your
The wind of
training.
Gyran
And,
grants us all life.
then we can root them
Embrace!
and just finish them off here with some cheese.
The bloodshed, we will earn
I feel
victory.
the power of
Ready
the
and
earth
prepared.
beneath us.
It's probably about to wear off.
Retreat!
Now you'll notice they can retreat while they still have handlers, but once all of the handlers die, the flag changes and then they just go berserk and they just attack whatever units are closest to them. So you see that now they're berserk,
We heed your
so now they're just going to be
We await your orders.
punching the shit out of my knights.
Give the word, my lord. Blood will be spilled.
So you can see when we're not abusing fire arrows, rat ogres are actually pretty hard to kill.
Winds of magic grow stronger.
There is like one more unit over here, but all it drops is all that is over there is
Our
gold,
banner is yours.
and I kind of want
I
to
feel the power of the earth.
do this mission in some sort of a timely
The
fashion, so I'm just
Emperor
going to ignore
rewards
it.
the bravest.
Smoke and ruin shall spread.
Militia, they're all dead.
College
Slaughtered.
to aid you.
We heed your commands.
My power flows within all living
Death to
things.
the foe!
The wind shall be my guide.
Stand firm.
We are yours to command.
Now, my Bright Wizard is level 25 now, so I can use
Follow the
ground
flame.
his level 4 ability,
Evil is in the heart of
We
all
shall
men.
which
sacrifice
is
ourselves.
Death and glory.
a pretty much a good
The
one.
thorn and briar answer
more
to my
power.
call.
Righteous wrath!
Now, pretty soon I'm going to drop the little regeneration
Wind of Gyran grants us all life.
stone thing
Forth!
to spruce up some of these units. Oh shoot, maybe I should be stopped.
Ready and prepared.
So you can see here, they're coming. This thing has a little bit of a timer, but it's pretty cool.
Shall rout the
Um,
scum from the field.
Purge the unclean from within.
It doesn't always kill everybody it hits, but it normally is pretty disruptive
To my word.
to the enemy's assault,
The wind shall
because
be
everyone
my
is
guide.
flying all over the
Lead army
place.
forth.
So hit these storm vermin with lightning, and then also for super cheese mode,
Allies in Altdorf have sent me. Join us. Purify your soul. The shadow of
I like how they get blown and then like the roots are still attached to them.
With lance and shield.
Oh shit, clan rats. Or giant rats.
I feel the power of the earth beneath us.
Loaded it.
Feel the wrath of Lord Sigmar.
We took the Emperor's shilling. Your troops await your command.
The enemy will pay with their
Righteous
blood.
wrath!
My halberdiers are still not level 3. That kind of annoys me a little bit. But either way,
Let us loose, my lord.
Not pretty at all.
On my lead.
I'm going to drop my little amulet of healing here.
Purge the unclean from within. From your doom.
And
We shall rule.
That shall drown the world.
We
see
await your
here.
orders.
handgunners are level 2. Everyone's level 3 except that
Wind
guy.
of Gyran grants
The,
us all life.
The Jade Wizard's 2 other abilities that I never use are this Windstorm thing that lowers the accuracy of any enemies who are shooting at you, like in it. So if your unit is in the storm, they're basically protected against
The thorn
arrows and such.
answer to
And then
my
the Armor of Stone, which is basically sort of like Stefan von Kessel's Armor of Contempt, but it's better. And he can cast it on whatever unit he wants,
call. All things.
which makes it a lot more flexible. You can throw it on another unit instead of having to have the
Pay attention to orders.
Jade Wizard in the unit
I pass.
you're fighting with.
I
So
seek the pools of Gyran.
we can keep moving out here.
No bog or fen can delay me. The river shall run its course.
So we got our clan rats. Moving into position.
Up and at them!
We'll just keep the knights over here in
my
case they're needed as an emergency. And
More power.
My power flows within all living things.
everybody's set up. Scoonter's just around. I really like the warrior priest model. I think it looks really cool. The actual graphics for this game are really good. And I think that's something that a lot of people don't give enough credit. And also the way the units are set up, the diversity between different members of a unit. I think it looks good too. I mean, you can tell obviously that these are all handgunners, but they each look a little bit different. And I think that's good too.
Sigmar,
So,
Make a few adjustments.
maybe we'll open this up with a Hellblaster shot at the general.
Fight with pride.
We
fight
shall
with
make our
courage.
stand.
And let's
I
do this.
have the power of the rocks and the rivers and the skies.
We fight for the count.
Get that sprocket greased.
Ready and prepared.
So I guess we can drop the mortar here. Well, not the mortar. People are asking me if there's mortars in this game.
Gyran grants us
Not really, but that's basically the closest thing to mortar. Well, I guess my Bright Wizard's fighting this guy.
All barrels loaded, sir.
We are yours.
Now, my Bright Wizard has his level 5 ability, or his highest ability, but here's the thing. The enemy is going to immediately stun you as soon as you start casting anything like that. So there's no real point to even generally trying to... Well, oh, he actually let me do it. The enemy normally, they already know what all of your... they already know what all of your special abilities are, and they save all of their like interrupts for those. So you never... Oh shit! No, I can get away from there, Bright Wizard. You never really have a chance to use them most of the time because the enemy is just going to interrupt you as you're casting your cool ability.
Purge the unclean from within. We fight for the march on my command.
Come on, halberdiers.
Drive them back. Taking up new position.
Well, looks like my long-suffering halberdiers are still not going to get level 3.
Assuming new positions now, my lord. The world of men is doomed. Wickedness.
Well, these flagellants are, they look rather scroungy, but a lot of them have books, so wonder if they can
Everywhere
read.
will be the realm of chaos.
We heed your commands.
My favorite thing is like some of the most ridiculous Empire units are the ones that are most based like on historical things, like flagellants, like
They'll rule
Hellblaster
the day
volley
they face
guns.
the Hellblaster.
I mean, besides the things that are obvious fantasy, like anything that really could have existed was like in the Empire army at least was basically a real thing. So that is it. We took care of that. And didn't do too bad. We didn't lose as many people as I thought I'd lose, especially halberdiers. And the one I played before, that Fraps 8, I lost like 60 guys, and I had to use both of the little amulets to replenish my units. And giant rats ate my Hellblaster, so it wasn't a good mission. But unfortunately, Fraps ate it.
Brings a warrior priest of Sigmar to such a forsaken place.
The call of our god, of course. Sigmar will be pleased. You fought well. My name is Brother Gunther. That mark on your face, you're Albrecht von Kessel's boy.
I am. I don't think I've ever met you. How do you know that?
I saw you once, just before you were branded. Gruber wanted me to do it. I refused.
You refused the Count? Why would you do that?
He wasn't the Count then. And I don't believe a child can be guilty of the crimes of the father. For that matter, I had my doubts about your father's guilt too. But nobody wanted to hear them.
I'm sure Gruber wasn't happy about that.
Not happy. The Count's mood is the last of my concerns. For years he has hounded me, and now I have the proof of his treachery. Your Count is far more than he appears. He is in league with the Dark Gods, a servant of chaos.
That is a bold accusation.
I said I have proof. He has made bargains with the great Lord of Decay, the god of disease. He framed your grandfather and father for his own misdeeds, hiding the dark covenant he swore to save his own life from the canker that threatened his life.
First Aurelian, and now you say that I bear this mark wrongly? And Gruber is to blame for this? The Count killed my family, took our lands, and all the while it was he that was in league with the Dark Gods? He must answer for this!
I have not the force to bring him to justice. We need to inform the Emperor.
I have the men. Gruber will answer these accusations at the point of my sword!
He will destroy you if you face him now. You cannot slay such a beast easily. I have been searching for a sword once wielded many centuries ago by a champion of Emperor Mandred's army. It was said to have the power of demon slaying. But it was lost when Mandred was slain and anarchy consumed the Empire.
And what use is a lost sword? What has that got to do with Otto Gruber?
The knight who carried the sword was slain by a creature of the undead. A blood-drinking creature of the night. From old accounts and local tales, I have pieced together this creature's unlife. His movements, his wars, his purpose. If you want the sword, head south of here and find the vampire.
The forces of chaos are everywhere. I cannot simply abandon my orders from the Reichsmarschall.
It is good that you take your duties seriously, von Kessel. Your devotion does you credit, and so I will help you. We will fight these Northmen, combat the Ratmen from below, and stop Gruber's dark scheme.
Alright, so we have plot and the quest. Now, I mean, it's cool that we're going to find a magical demon-slaying sword, and Gunther joins the army. But if you're playing the Empire, this is just from my tabletop experience, and you're relying on a magic sword to kill a demon, you're a bad Empire player. That's what cannons are for. We just find Otto von Gruber, and if he turns into a giant demon, you just blow his head off with a cannonball. But anyway, our next mission, and I'm going to wait to do the cutscenes, because they kind of take a little bit. We are going to go assist the dwarves. So I'll put the little screen up for the units in the thread, and people can see what units they'd like me to use. And since our unit selection, our unit sizes are getting pretty big, we can be a little bit more ridiculous with our choices. Pretty soon we're going to be able to buy more units, so we can, get another unit, a unit of Knight's Panther, for example. So anyway, thank you for watching, and have a nice day.